What is up, YouTube knife community? Back again. Today, we're taking a look at the Spyderco Brouwer. This knife came to me by way of a customer, and this is his name on Instagram. Thomas, brother, thank you for sending this. I'm going to do some mod work to this knife, and there'll be another video, follow-up video later on. But just wanted to get this on screen and give my thoughts. So this knife was designed by Jerry Brouwer. Right here's his logo. If you're not familiar with Jerry, he is a Dutch custom knife maker, and this is modeled after his model called the Flanker. Good looking little small knife. Would probably make somebody an excellent fifth pocket knife, or I mean a primary carry knife. I dig it. I think it's a nice little blade. But you're looking at a 2 1/4 inch cutting edge with a 2 3/4 inch blade, because you do have a forward chull, a good size forward chull. It is S30V full flat grind. Your stock thickness is 115 thousandths. And this is one of the thinnest Spyderco knives behind the edge I've ever had in hand. Right next to the chaparral, it probably is the thinnest. So we're going to take a measurement on this, if I can get my calipers to work. Let's see. There you are, 16 thousandths. There's a couple places where it's 15 and it moves up to 16. But really, that would definitely be a slicey blade. I haven't done any cutting with this knife, but I know that it'll be a slicer. A good little, pocket knife to peel you apples, cut you lunch or whatever. It would be damn good for that. You are looking at a G10 show scale, and I do like the color. That green color looks awesome. And you got a titanium frame lock. You do have a hardened steel insert, and they have left you ample access to get to that lock bar. Very easy to manipulate. It's not a drop shutty knife. It will drop down just a little bit, as you see, but it's not a drop shutty kind of action. If I can hold on to it, a left-hander probably could Spidey flick it. I haven't been able to yet, but somebody who Spidey flicks left-handed a lot probably could. Yeah, super nice knife. There's one tragedy about this knife that we'll get to in just a moment. First, we'll do some size comparisons. Okay, you got a pair of 3 here that is, just maybe a 1/4 inch bigger in the blade, and about the same overall in handle, so about a 1/2 inch overall bigger. And here's a Shaman, which dwarfs the little guy. There's your look at that. We'll put it here so you can see it both ways. So yeah, shout out to Matt Steeltoes83 for sending this guy to me a long time ago. Appreciate you, brother. So back to the knife. It is the handle length is 4 3/8. I think is what I measured. No, 4-inch handle. My bad. And then this grip area right here, you've got 3 1/8 overall. So my hand measures about 3 1/2 from here to here, right? And my hand fits on this knife without the chull. Right there. There you go. I got a full grip on it. And then when you come up here to the chull, I've got a little bit left over. So I do get a good grip on the knife, and there's nothing wrong with the ergos. It does feel great. It's a little bit awkward, choked up, but not terrible. But it feels great to me back here, especially with this MXG clip on it. So yeah, your handle thickness is 0.396, so it is under a 1/2 inch. That's nice too. So it feels, like I said, it just feels good in your hand. The screws that you see on this knife are not the factory screws. These came from Flytanium, I think is what he said. So there's that to point out. And this is not a factory clip. Let me close the blade up so I don't cut myself. This is an MXG clip, and this is the tragedy I was talking about. All right, you see, this is the MXG clip is one of the deepest carry clips out there, right? So you still got probably a 1/4 inch. Let me see. If Find my calipers here. All right, so let's see. So over 1/4 inch, probably right at 3/8, somewhere around in there. So you got about 3/8 sticking out of your pocket with one of the deepest carry clips on the market. So if you put a factory clip on this thing, look where that hits. That is hideous. Freaking hideous. This is one thing that bums me out so bad about Spyderco right here. Let me see if I can get a measurement on this now. You can see there, that is right at a 1/2 inch sticking out. Probably more than that, by the way I had them calipers, but that's the best I can do. So you're at least a 1/2 inch hanging out of your pocket, which normal circumstances wouldn't be that bad, but then you look at what's actually in your pocket, you know, I mean, it don't add up. So, yeah, once again, Spyderco screwed up a factory clip placement, and once again, I'm going to blame it on that stupid lanyard hole. Yeah, I know a lot of guys like lanyards, but there's some cases where you're a whole lot better off just to leave a lanyard off, you know, or, you know, just let this be the point, the lanyard point, the last pin or whatever. Put a hidden pin in the back of it or something. Do something different other than that big ass hole right there where it screws up clip placement. But see, I mean, even with the cant on it, could have been better because they could have scooted this end up that way and then had it, you know, exactly halfway over the lock bar. It would have slid in your pocket even better. So yeah, they screwed up the clip placement on that knife for sure. Other than that, excellent knife. One other problem I have with it, which is not terrible, is the price. I don't know if these are available anymore or not, but when these were released, they were $189. I don't see that for S30V. I'd probably, you know, around that $150, $160 range maybe, but 180, you know, some of the stuff coming out of Tai Chung is a little bit more expensive. And, you know, maybe there's a reason for that. I just don't know. I don't get it. I think it should have been about 20, 25 bucks cheaper, but that's what it is. And as I said, if these aren't readily available anymore, I definitely wouldn't pay secondary market prices unless they're cheaper than that. So, yeah, that's my thoughts on this one. Again, feels excellent. I'm positive that it'll be a good slicer. I haven't used it. I've carried it around the house, you know, just for a little bit in and out of the pocket and whatnot. And yeah, I've enjoyed it. It makes an excellent secondary knife, definitely that. So yeah, that's all I got. Just wanted to show it off, and thank you, Thomas, for allowing me to do a review on it or whatever. Yeah, thank you guys for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Leave me a comment, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Thanks.